In this episode, we leave Mexico behind and head for scenic Lake Atitlán in Guatemala.
Good morning. It's a little bit after 5 here in San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, and we're leaving today. We're actually going to the border of Guatemala, and we're going with some friends. Our friends Molly Mish, they're traveling with us because sometimes, safety in numbers. Been here for about 8 or 9 days, and it's absolutely a joyous, beautiful place to be. And we've met some really incredible people. It's still pretty dark outside, and it's not really recommended that you travel when it's dark. But we wanted to get on the road as soon as we could, because it's about a 3.5 hour drive to the border. So yeah, bye Mexico. You've been amazing. On to Guatemala. Furthur Off Road and Molly Mish heading to Guatemala. I think we are officially done with the process, or at least part of it. We got the passport stamped, and Dan right now is getting his vehicle checked, his VIN numbers and that sort of thing. It's kind of exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking as well. And so, yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Let's see what happens next. How was that experience for you?
Oh, it was a little long, but very smooth.
Yeah.
Overall,
So we're officially stamped out of Mexico.
And Pete is no longer got an import permit in Mexico, so we're sort of like
in limbo?
In limbo, yeah, until we get to Guatemala.
No man's land?
No, we're not in no man's land yet. We will soon be, though.
Okay. All right, well.
Yeah, we got another like 10K to the border, I think.
Okay.
This is just where they do all the business.
The business?
The business is taken care of.
The business. All right, well, we'll see what the border is like.
The Guatemalan border with Mexico was like none we'd ever seen. It consisted of a chaotic series of shops with only a few official buildings to speak of.
We are officially in Guatemala, and we've been stamped in, we've been sprayed, we've been documented, all sorts of stuff, and yeah, so we're gonna go try to find a camp spot. Pretty frenetic right here at the border. I guess it was to be expected, but so far so good. Gotta say, it was pretty easy, at least at this particular border crossing. Yeah, so here we go. Oh my gosh, Guatemala!
After passing this border gate, we were immediately overwhelmed by the number of tuk-tuks that filled the narrow streets. The chicken buses here in Guatemala were next level as well.
Great. Finally over the border, and it's pretty much what we expected. Lots of chaos, lots of people, traffic and stuff. We are having some issues trying to find a place to camp. We're with some friends that can basically camp anywhere. They can stealth camp. And, it's a little bit harder for us because we have to pop the top, and then they have a toilet and we do not. So we're trying to figure out the best place for all of us to be comfortable. We're here at this, resort type place. There's plenty of parking in sort of their parking lot by their restaurant, and it's beautiful. I am stinking tired. We got up at 4 and we've been driving, and then the border and blah, 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 blah. And it is about 12:15, and we were gonna try to push down to Lake Atitlán, but that's another like 5 or 6 or even 7 hours. And honestly, I just want to sleep. I want to eat a sandwich and I want to go to bed. Our first night in Guatemala. I was really hoping for some monkeys, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
This resort offered us more than a place to sleep for the night. Its tranquil gardens and pools helped relax our frayed nerves after a long and hectic day of travel. But we'd have no way of knowing what lay in store for us the next day. The group got another early start, as we knew the trip to Atitlan could take some time. We also wanted to leave a few hours in reserve before dark, should anything unexpected happen. I started counting all the amazing Toyota trucks that we passed, and a few that passed us. We learned quickly that if you want to get anywhere anytime soon here, you have to get used to the sketchy art of passing on these windy 2-lane roads.
Oh man, the potholes are so bad.
I have never seen a road like this in my entire life.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think that our suspension is really helping on this drive. Some of them are so bad that you actually have to leave the road bed.
We're on the
Pan-American.
official Pan-American highway.
Yeah.
This road is nothing like I expected.
Bad.
You hear highway and you think highway as an American. No. This is the most crazy, potholed,
Super scary.
Some of the most challenging driving on, again, air quotes, pavement that I think I've ever done.
There's a bridge behind us, and I would not want to be stationary on that bridge. Yeah.
This is our first long day of driving in Guatemala, and so far we're seeing why it's taking so long to go only 86 miles.
Yeah, down to Lake Atitlán, but
we're following behind Molly Mish. It's been nice to travel with them for a couple days, and I think we'll probably spend some of our time in Guatemala with them.
Yeah.
They're such accomplished world travelers, and they take everything, pretty easy. It's been fun watching Dan navigate this big old van.
He's in front of us, and he's taking all the potholes. Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
We've been talking about, airing down and maybe throwing it into 4-low on the highway here. We need to talk about the Toyotas.
Oh, and all of the Toyotas. This is Toyota heaven.
We're seeing old SR5s from the 80s. Every one of them is built with a lift and bigger tires, and we know now why you need that here.
Yeah. Just Toyotas stacked up, and they're all for sale. And some are like this. Yes. Some are 80s series. Or 80s series? 70s series?
You talking about Land Cruisers?
Yeah, there were some Land Cruisers, but then there's just some older Toyotas from the 70s and 80s that looked really cool.
Yeah, lots of them from the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
But the ones from the 80s that are in pristine condition, it's hard to believe.
Yeah, they look so good.
But so far in Guatemala, like everybody's like waving and happy to see us. And
we met a really nice family last night, and the gentleman, the dad, wanted to speak English, and yeah, everyone's been really sweet. And I have a feeling somebody's gonna come and offer us some beverages here in a second. But yeah. We're not even really close to Lake Atitlán, and we've run into a horrible traffic jam because of rain. So I think this is our first real taste of rain in Guatemala, or maybe just in general here. I know that the rainy season is coming soon. Super foggy. Look at this. Dan is in front of us and we can't even see him. Oh, I see his blinkers. I just barely see blinkers. What is this? So friggin' scary. Oh my god. This just happened. I had an open bag of pasta in the snack bag because we packed up early a couple mornings ago and I didn't know where else to put it. And here it is, because this road is super steep and looks like this. And we almost just got in a head-on collision with the chicken bus. But yeah. So yeah, pasta everywhere. Yeah.
I'm sure it isn't clear from this footage how steep, narrow, and sometimes terrifying the road to Atitlan was. But once we arrived, we all knew we were really going to like it here.
All right. We're actually getting a special escort into town because Malimish is big. And yeah, so there was a little worry about whether or not they could fit or if we could fit, but it looks like the traffic cop is gonna make it happen, so that's pretty cool. All right, well, they're making those guys turn around, I guess, so we'll see what happens, but bummer, man. I'm curious to see how narrow these streets are because, I mean, they're taller than us and maybe 2 feet longer, but yeah. We were turned around right before the camp in this little town. I forget the name, but neither of us can fit. And so we're gonna have to do a ton of backtracking.
We gotta go all the way back up.
I saw that, back through, yeah. All the way back up, but it's a dirt road. I'm worried about, after the rains, both of us getting stuck.
This is what it is. So.
It is what it is, but
we have no other option.
Yeah, we have no other option, which totally sucks.
We were within a mile of our camp at Passage Cap when we were turned around due to a festival in San Marcos. Reaching the camp via the back way would take us more than 2 hours.
So yeah, lots of backtracking, and we probably won't get there until kind of late now. And this dirt road is supposed to be super gnarly. Who knows?
Adventure. Luckily, the unpaved route would turn out to be pretty tame. Neither vehicle had any trouble, and the scenery more than made up for the extra time.
I have no idea what our elevation is, but it's 7,200 feet. But when I look over in that direction, it just is this white sheet of cloud. So much cloud cover and fog that it seems like it's much later than it is. It's only 6, but it seems much later. We've had trials and tribulations. Shit. Everything's falling. We've had the trials and the tribulations today. Wrong ways, turned around, bad road, crazy road. But, oh man, we're finally, I think, on the right path.
We knew right away that we had come to a special place, even though we couldn't see much in the failing light. The next morning, we were able to see just how impressive the view from Passage Cap really was. Apart from offering parking for overlanders, Passage Cap has a few comfortable seating areas under traditional palapas, perfect for getting work done or just hanging out with some new friends. Even though we couldn't get through it the day before, San Marcos La Laguna is a cool little town with a distinctly hippie vibe. We felt right at home.
This place is exceptionally beautiful. We've already met some cool locals, or at least people who have been living here for quite some time that are gringos. And then, yeah, it's pretty magical.
It seems that all roads in San Marcos lead to the water's edge of Lago Atitlán, hinting at the towns that lay on the other side. But that exploration will have to wait until next time. Join us in 2 weeks as we discover more of the magic of Lake Atitlán with our new friends and traveling companions.
Cocoa rum with coffee? Oh wow, you're going for it this morning. day. Just feels really nice. I'm whispering because there's a dude sleeping right here. Probably shouldn't be filming, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, Guatemala, here we come! All right, well, people are staring at me, but it's fine. I don't know about bathrooms, but I think we're gonna try to figure it out. Oh, it's stinking hot. Mountain biking.
That is insane.
No, that was the friendly beep. Oh, look at this. Fun time, fun, yay! It's like, what does that woman do? She's talking to herself. Holy Moses. How is this a road that we need to be on? Sorry, that was so close to my face. There's my face again. My arm's getting tired.
Okay, let's end it here.
All right.